Swallowed Star Q&A time. Question 1. Why didn't Luo Feng rank third? Have you ever wondered, after competing in numerous matches and even defeating Wuka, why Luo Feng didn't achieve third place and even ranked lower than Wuka?
Up until now, among the top 10 contestants, no one besides Bolin has had a 100% chance of defeating any other opponent. For example, in close combat, Wuka and Longyun are nearly matched, yet Wuka lost to Luo Feng because she couldn't get close enough. When the difference in strength is not significant, it's difficult for a genetic warrior to get close to a spirit master. This is because a warrior can only rely on muscle strength to generate bursts of impressive speed, while a spirit master can use spiritual energy, combined with flying spirit weapons, to produce a speed amplification effect far greater than that of muscle strength. When a warrior cannot get close to a spirit master, it becomes difficult to launch an effective attack.
In contrast, a spirit master can control spirit weapons from a distance to attack the warrior.
Therefore, it's natural for Wuka to be at a disadvantage against Luo Feng, unless she possesses the ability to prevent Luo Feng's attacks from approaching, like Longyun. Longyun utilizes the dense characteristics of the original law of Earth, combined with the spatial domain, to create significant resistance against Luo Feng's spirit weapons.
This ultimately weakens Luo Feng's attacks, rendering them ineffective and causing damage.
Once Luo Feng enters Longyun's domain, he will not only be suppressed but will also find it difficult to use spatial flight techniques, making it naturally harder to evade attacks.
Luo Feng's only chance to win is by staying outside Longyun's domain and using a stronger move, like the Sky Piercer attack. However, performing Sky Piercer from such a distance is extremely taxing on spirit energy. In fact, Luo Feng could draw endless spirit energy from his life core, but in the virtual universe, his spirit energy is limited like that of a regular human. Does this mean Longyun is stronger than Luo Feng? That's not the case.
If it weren't for the competition's spatial restrictions that forced Luo Feng into close combat, Longyun would have struggled to defeat him. It's clear that Luo Feng's performance in close combat is lacking, and his technique is still quite rough. As for why the rankings in the competition are as they are, the reason is that among the top 10, the strength of all the contestants, except for Bolin, is quite similar. Even with 10 more rounds, consistent results would be hard to achieve. Given this, the best method under the current system is for the system to determine the rankings. In fact, the virtual universe is managed by an intelligent lifeform at the universe master level, with computational power thousands, if not millions, of times beyond Babata's. Based on participants' performance, it can quickly simulate and calculate a fair ranking, a ranking even the universe venerable Nine Swords wouldn't dispute, as no one would defy a universe master. Furthermore, these rankings aren't permanent, as geniuses can elevate their status within the virtual universe company by advancing their abilities.
Conversely, if their progress is slow, they might find themselves overtaken and demoted. Question 2. Will Luo Feng reunite with his family?
In episode 142, it's revealed that the flow of time in the beginning universe is over 3 times slower than in the original universe.
This means if Luo Feng spends 30 years training in the beginning universe, 100 years will have passed on Earth. Moreover, the virtual universe company strictly regulates training for geniuses. They must train in specific areas and complete tasks of varying difficulty to earn rewards. Under this system, they have almost no chance to return to their home planet unless they reach domain master level. Fortunately, they can still meet family members in the virtual universe. By the time Luo Feng's human body reaches domain master level and returns to Earth, 200 years will have passed. Wouldn't his family, who aren't training, age and even die by the time he returns?
In fact, when Luo Feng left Earth, his children, Luo Ping and Luo Hai, had already reached the planetary level. Living for 1,000 years was not a problem for them. His wife, Su Xian, attained an eternal body, granting her a lifespan of tens of millions of years. As for the other family members, Luo Feng will not ignore them either. After all, Luo Feng's original intention to become stronger is for his family. With the Luo family's wealth, he would have spent ample resources to elevate them to the universe level. So even if Luo Feng left Earth for 10,000 years, he wouldn't face the grief of losing them.
Question 3. Can anyone perform a soul possession? You might wonder, if reaching universe level through resources leads to mediocre power, why not possess a stronger race as Luo Feng did?
In fact, not all beings can take over or be taken over. For instance, the Amosha clan, as energy lifeforms, have consciousness but lack souls. Although they are not afraid of any form of soul attack, they are also unable to achieve soul possession. Therefore, the only way for the Amosha clan to become stronger is through cultivation. As the favored ones of the original law of space, their achievements in spatial secret techniques are undoubtedly significant. Coupled with their innate secret technique, replication, the Amosha clan can become a powerful race. Therefore, even though the Amosha clan is unable to achieve soul possession, they can still look down on many other races. In fact, soul possession refers to the act of destroying the target's soul and occupying their sea of consciousness. This behavior mainly has two reasons. First, to enhance cultivation speed by seizing the bloodline and higher innate talents of other beings, such as Huyen Bo. Second, to break the limitations of life gene levels, as seen with the Lord of Chaos City. However, it carries risks. If the chosen target is too powerful, the possessor not only becomes easy to be defeated but also risks being killed unless they have something like Luo Feng's soul imprint from Huyen Bo. Thus, warriors generally choose life forms of a lower level as targets for soul possession, but the requirements are stringent. For any reason, a possessor can't exceed the target's level by more than 2 levels. For instance, a 9th level stellar warrior can only possess a being that is at least 7th level stellar, as physical bodies cannot support souls that are more than 2 levels stronger. If a 9th level stellar warrior forcibly possesses a 3rd level stellar warrior, the result will be that the latter's body cannot support the former's soul, leading to an explosion of the body and death. It is worth noting that once the possession begins, the soul will leave the sea of consciousness, leading to its collapse. Therefore, possession cannot be abandoned halfway. At the moment the original body's sea of consciousness collapses, the original body becomes useless. If the possessor abandons the target of possession, they will lose the protection of the sea of consciousness, ultimately leading to the soul's extinction in the universe. Since possession must occur through the soul, this means that immortality cannot be achieved or possessed. At the moment a world master breaks through to immortality, their flesh gradually transforms into a divine body, and the soul imprint integrates into every single cell. However, possession requires the complete destruction of the target's soul. When an immortal soul is completely destroyed, the soul imprints within the cells also shatter, rendering the divine body unusable. This is like the cause of Huyen Bo's death. He suffered a soul attack, and over time, the soul imprint within his cells was gradually eroded, causing his soul to slowly vanish. Eventually, he fell into a deep slumber until demise. The reason immortals cannot perform possession is that even if the target of possession is a pinnacle world master with strength comparable to that of an immortal, it cannot support the soul of an immortal deity. This is because when a world master breaks through to become an immortal, their soul undergoes a qualitative transformation. Therefore, if an immortal level soul attempts to occupy the sea of consciousness of a world master, the body will explode and shatter in an instant, resulting in the failure of the possession. Therefore, if a warrior wishes to break through the limits of life gene levels through possession, they need to choose a special life form as the target. The best time for possession is at the world master level. However, special life forms usually possess extraordinary defensive abilities or unique innate talents and secret techniques, making it very difficult to possess such beings, unless the possessor is exceptionally powerful. In the universe, very few individuals possess such strength, but the Lord of Chaos City is one of them. His strength is evident, and this is also one of the reasons he has been able to protect the beginning universe from intrusions for countless ages. However, if a powerful ally is willing to assist, such as weakening the soul of the possession target or temporarily enhancing the possessor's soul level through secret techniques, then the risks of possession can be greatly reduced. For example, Su Xian successfully possessed other beings with Luo Feng's help. After all, Luo Feng did not want to possess eternal life alone while watching his wife pass away after tens of millions of years. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching this video. Wish you a wonderful day.